different from my normal videos. So, yeah, I have just decided that I wanted to try doing some girly videos, and part of that entails a lot of beauty stuff, like makeup and hair. I'm not saying that you need makeup to be pretty, it's just part of the beauty world. Yeah, today's video is going to be a tutorial, basically, on how to use these bad boys. If you don't know what these are Flexi rods for your hair, and I've used these many times, as you can tell. And I got two different packages. And by the way, I'm doing this for heavy hair because, like, I don't have light hair, so all of the materials I have are, so yeah. But I have these sizes. I don't know why I'm just picking them up one by one. It's a fairly decent size, and I thought this would be enough at first. Whenever I was first buying these things, I thought this would be enough to hold all of my hair. No, I've got a lot of hair right here, right? It's heavy. If I take just the smallest strand, this doesn't feel very heavy whenever it's just straight, but if you wrap it up a few times, it starts to gain some weight, and it starts to get pretty thick, so these came in a package of 10 from Sally Beauty. So these came in a package themselves, like these came together in different sizes, and I'm pretty sure there were only 2 sizes. There should have been. And I have 8 of each size because I do 4 of each size on I do 4 of each size on each side of my head. Does that make sense? So basically, I have about 12 on each side of my head whenever I do this. I got these 2 from Walmart around the same time that I got the big purple ones. So let's get started. So, I already gave the intro about where I got those curlers from. The method that I'm using, okay, let me rephrase that. The way that I'm putting these in is, I'm using a certain amount of curlers for each side of my head, and for each layer. And, oh, I just realized I don't have a ponytail. But other people's hair may be heavier, other people's hair might be lighter, but heavy enough to the point where they can't really use many of the popular, hair curling techniques because their hair is so heavy like mine. So, the way that you put these in could be different for everyone, but I'm just like giving a tutorial on how I do it, so yeah. So I've got my 2 trusty ponytails right here. Yeah, let's get started. I usually use clips whenever I'm parting off my hair like this, but I don't know where any of my clips went, so I'm just using ponytails at this point. So I'm putting my hair into 2 sections here, as you can see, and I'm just like feeling the part, basically. Because, like, I can't see what I'm doing, so I have to feel my way around it. And I'm actually going down my cowlick, like my hairline. I don't know why I called it a cowlick at first. Anyway, I'm actually going down my hairline and feeling it, like, its line of movement, if that makes sense, like, which direction it goes, and parting my hair based on that. So, I'm actually going to be splitting my hair into 3 layers here. So, I'm going to make sure that I've got all the hair that I need. And I'm going to start by grabbing a small section. Is that good enough? Yeah. And then I'm going to grab another small section. I'm just doing this to make sure that my measurements are right. This usually takes a bit for me, like maybe about 5 minutes. Okay, so I split it into 3, and then I like take the 2 top sections and just pull them into 1 because I'm actually trying to measure up. I'm going to put this into a bun first. Okay, so the reason that I part my hair into 3 sections like that, but then take the 2 top sections and bring them together, is so that I know that I'm grabbing even sections. Alright, so now I have a spray bottle. So now I'm going to take it and spray my hair, obviously. And I want it to be damp. And damp for my hair is like drenching it because my hair is so thick. So, now I'm splitting it in half again. So like the bottom section, I'm going to split it into 2. I call it splitting it in half because I'm literally splitting it in half. But I'm going to split it in 2. And then I threw one of the sections that I made and put it on my back so that it's out of the way for now. And now I'm splitting this strand of hair up into 2 parts so that I can make it later on so that I have an even 4 strands of hair on the bottom. If that makes sense, I really hope it does. So what I do is I just curl the ends down to a point where it's decent enough to hook on to my hair. And then I hook it onto my hair, and then I push it up, and then I start wrapping it around out of the way. So can you guys kind of see what I'm doing? I'm going to fold the end of it, the Flexi rod, over the last little twist that I did there. But I'm going to do the same thing that I just did with this one. And I honestly don't really need a mirror for this, but it does make it a little bit easier whenever I can actually see what I'm doing. Okay, you guys, so I have got half of my head done now. And now it's time for this side, and it is actually kind of hurting. It hurts a little bit more whenever you put your head on a pillow, but compared to other hair curling techniques, this is actually the most gentlest of them all. I'm gonna move on to this side of my head now. So yeah. Okay, so I am now done with my hair, and it may be a bit darker in here because it's getting darker outside, sorry. As you can see, I've got like a whole bunch of stuff just like all over. Like, it's just like an afro crazy. It's afro crazy. That's what it looks like, and I'll see y'all in the morning. Oh, it is, I can't talk. It is the next morning, and these, I don't always sleep in these, but every time that I sleep in these, they're uncomfortable to some degree, and I feel like that's why you're supposed to, like, I did it this way, so maybe that's the reason that it always feels so uncomfortable. Like, so we're going to take these out, and I already know what the outcome is going to be. There is one little Flexi rod here that has a big chunk of hair on it compared to the other strands of hair in that layer. So I'm not sure how well that's going to turn out. And then also, in the middle of the night, this thing here fell out, but I put it back in. Well, not in the middle of the night, more like earlier this morning, but this one right here fell out, so I had to put it back in. And it's been back in for probably about 2 or 3 hours now. I think I did save its shape. No, this thing did fall out, like, in the middle of the night, because I woke up realizing that it was out, and I'm like, oh, whatever. And I didn't bother trying to fix it. But yeah, we're going to see how this one turns out, too. It was pretty curly whenever I was putting it back in, so yeah. Anyway, so let's get started on taking these out, shall we? Okay, so this is officially what it all looks like, and as you can see right here, this is the strand that fell out in the middle of the night, but as you can see, it looks pretty decent still. And I know the top of my head looks like super weird. These are really tight curls, so if you're not after these, then you could either wrap them looser, or you can just run your fingers through your hair. And for me, I'm not really going anywhere today, so it's not like a big deal for me to like have these curls in. Alright, so this is what it looks like after I run my fingers through it. Now, I'm going to flip my head over and I'm going to give it a good shake. Okay. Oh boy. I don't typically do that. I just let it like naturally like just release over the day. This would be the time where I would typically put in hairspray, but I don't have hairspray. But with these Flexi rods, I've actually been able to make it through the day without hairspray, and you know, my hair, while it may not be as curly as it was in the morning, it's still got some wave to it. So this is with heavy hair. Okay, please be sure to hit that big red subscribe button down below so that you are subscribed, so that you don't miss any more of my videos. I hope you guys once again enjoyed today's video, and I will see you guys in my next video, which I think we're getting back to normal videos soon. I know that these last two videos haven't been completely normal, but I think we'll be getting back to normal videos soon. Alright, you guys, see y'all later. Bye! I don't know what just happened with that line. So far, if you redo that. I don't know how to film an outro apparently, and then carry it around like you've got a body bag. That might be considered inappropriate. Don't watch this video, kids. Don't watch this video.